Hey, yo, this is Cash on the Hood with your host, Jason Sauer, and I'm here with my main man, Steven Sickles, and our guests this week are...
I'm TJ Harris, DJ, producer, artist, friend of the people.
And your boy FRZY, FRZY. Let's make sure they spell it right. Ain't no I in there. Emmy Award winner. You know what I mean? Guinness holder. Cookie. King of the city. Day guy. You know how we do.
Steven, I don't even know how to follow that up.
You got to just start naming every award you won, bro.
Yeah.
How many awards have you won as a derby
Come
driver?
on, man. Talk about them rings. He got rings.
He got rings.
That actually made my 75th win on
Wow.
Sunday.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
Wow.
so
How long have you
we're
been
getting
doing
there.
derby?
I started in 2008, but before I was on my own, like my dad only let me run once a year.
Wow.
So I didn't really start big into it till 2014, I'd say.
So,
Man.
what was that, like 6 years ago? 8 years ago? What
8
year
years
is it? 2023?
Three.
20.
Yeah.
The year of our
Nine
Lord.
years
When you were
ago.
like 21, 22, you got into this. How old are you now?
I'm 30, so it really got heavy into it in my early 20s.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. I need a 75 win T-shirt.
Yeah.
Like, for real. Yeah.
Well, let's start on the
We're getting
100
there.
win. That way,
I'm trying to get there.
that way it's printed by the
yeah,
end of the week.
that'll be. He'll have that by the end. He'll
This
have that
guy-
by the end of the
this
year,
guy-
man.
It'll probably be 2024.
At least he knows that it's happening. It's like,
Yeah,
oh, it's happening.
yeah.
The hundreds on the
I'm on my way.
Yeah, yeah.
I want it to be like the revved up logo, but like the meters is at 100.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like right now
Oh.
we driving 75.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
at
we about to go.
RPM or whatever.
I'm here for
We're getting there.
marketing, man.
We're
You
getting
know what I
there.
mean? I'm here for marketing. It's
Do
my
we
boy.
have somebody that we know that has won the most derbies ever? Like, what's the record?
And then we kill him.
There's a
There can
lot
only
of
be
them. Some of them
one.
Canadian guys have won because the Derby and up there. I don't know the experience, but it seems like the guys up there either win or don't take it serious.
Okay.
That's crazy.
So there's a lot of guys up there that have won hundreds. I mean,
That's crazy.
I know Rick Clark, Reg Bonneau, my buddy Jonathan Howman on our team. He's into the 110 to 120 area, I think.
And when you say on your team, is team a local thing, or is that like, hey, this guy lives
No,
in
that
Nevada
was a
and
team
he's on our
show
team?
last weekend at Deadman.
Okay.
So team shows aren't extremely common, but when there is a team show, our core, me, John, and Mark normally try to run together.
Okay.
And it went from 3 to 4 men, so that's where we brought in Little Freebie.
Yeah.
So our team collectively, even though Little Freebie's only 17, we had well over 200 wins between the four
I was
of
gonna say
us.
he's got a couple of wins under him for a young kid.
Yeah, I'd be willing to bet he's in the 30s already. He's been running a lot.
Crazy. He's like 17.
Well, he beating him up in the youth class. Hold on. All right.
he finally graduated.
All right. They had to move him up a weight class because he was just out there cleaning house.
Yeah.
That's why I don't send my son out there.
He
Come
comes
on.
from how you're talking about the hierarchies and the lineage of derbies. His family's been around for
Man.
we
Freebie's
met
Little
to meet his
Freebie
dad for
because-
like half a minute, but he was busy wrenching on the car, getting his kid ready.
Yeah, Freebie's Little Freebie because in the derby world, his dad is the original
It's
Freebie.
real
Okay.
free. He's diet freebie.
He's the OG Freebie.
So I'm up here with award winners. Everybody up here is an award winner. So I'm
Yeah.
going to start shouting out with my wife, Nina, 40 under 40,
40 under 40.
with FRZY.
Yeah, man.
And she's like, don't you remember he was in the same shoot with
We
me?
were in the same shoe
In that, what magazine was that?
with Pittsburgh magazine.
Pittsburgh magazine.
Yeah, it was crazy. I was the first rapper ever to be 40 under 40. I remember how much I wanted to chase that because it was a big moment, especially for the city. Me and Ann cut up there too. It was great. It was me and my boy Matthew was over there as well, and we shot at the Heinz History Museum.
What year was that?
I want to say it was 14, maybe 2014, 2015, maybe. It was right before I had dropped like God King Slave, which was 2016. So I say, yeah, maybe 2014. I still got the
It's the
award
year
at
I
the
won my
house.
first best DJ title. I'll
Yeah,
take it.
yep. Because I got that, and then I got 50.
Sounds like it was
finals.
a good year for this squad.
Yeah, we moved. Yeah, it was like there. I think I did it with 9 at first, and then I got 50 finest with Whirl, and it was like it started.
2014 was when I won my first big derby, in my opinion, which was New Alex Championship.
Yo, shout out to
I remember that.
Shout out to
Congratulations.
2014, man. That's
Yeah.
great. But yeah, so I got to be around the queen for a little bit, and she was starting to kill it in the art world too at that point in time. I think she had just opened the
She started,
about
pardon me,
to.
she started running Most Wanted Fine Art full time.
Yeah.
Like, I had to, like, I got it to that point, but her ideas were far better than mine.
Yeah.
So shout out to her.
It's kind of like the year that all of our worlds kind of collided was right around then.
It was.
We had met like right around that
So if
point.
you
That's
ever-
when I met you guys when you had the
crazy.
gallery.
You ever do one of them songs where you go back in time? 2014 is going to be it.
20. We might have to call song 2014 for sure. Yeah,
I mean,
I might have to
I got
mention
another
it.
title. It could be called Revved Up too. But
I mean, look, the only thing I'm putting out in the song, you crazy. I wish we have an exclusive song coming out. Most wanted song coming. Y'all ain't hear that from me.
Yo, that's gonna be great.
Let's go. It's gonna be
That's
crazy.
so cool.
we have some pretty badass titles.
Mhm.
Yeah. So yeah, but then you want to go down your
Yeah, let's hear
Oh,
your.
geez. No pressure. So,
if you can remember them, you got
well,
something.
the first one I got was the Puma when Pittsburgh used to do the Pittsburgh Underground Music Awards.
Wow.
I remember that.
Yeah, so I got the Puma first for Best DJ. And then I started hitting the Pittsburgh City Paper Best ofs. And the following year, I got Best of in the City Paper.
Yeah.
But then the year after that, I got second place in the City Paper. And then the year after that, I got the first place in the City Paper. And then back to second. And I started trading places with Selecta.
Okay.
Forever.
Shout out to Selecta.
Me and Jimmy back and forth, 1-1. Like he's first, I'm second. I'm second, he's first. Oh, it was driving me nuts.
Mhm.
But I'm the only guy I know that was able to keep winning after changing their DJ name. So
You
like,
did?
yeah.
Wow.
So
So
like
what was the OG name?
the OG name was Get Nasty.
Get nasty, man.
And Get Nasty was
The
crushing
chain.
it.
Shout out
He-
the chain, man.
bro, the
You
beefy
gotta bring
chain.
that beefy
Yeah.
chain out.
I was killing it. I'm touring. I'm doing the thing. I'm US. I'm overseas, and I was doing really well. But what was making me the most money was I got into private events, weddings, corporate events, things like that. And those clients did not want Get Nasty for their friends and family.
I get it.
So
That
I
makes
started
sense.
just using my name, TJ Harris. And when I did that, I had to rebrand myself on all social media, on everything that I've been doing. So I saw a shift in the numbers and a shift in what was being followed and kind of changed my entire marketing format for myself to rebrand for this new content that I had to make. And what ended up happening is people jumped on board even harder with the TJ Harris thing,
Yeah.
made me easier to find, made me easier to follow. And within the first year of switching, I got the Best DJ again. And just started getting more opportunities that I wasn't going to get. Bigger corporate clients like the Riverhounds picked me up, and I do all the
Huge,
Riverhounds stadium
huge.
games and things like that were falling in the place that the Get Nasty brand wasn't the right fit for.
I can appreciate that because I've went from Sickles Racing or just using my name, Steven Sickles, and now we've went to Revved Up. So I've had to see the change, and it's almost like you're trying to regain the same people you've already had following you.
You're
Exactly.
creating a brand, you know what I mean,
Mhm.
and the word of the day, legacy, right? You're creating this legacy that continues to go beyond yourself. I think it's genius too that you did, because even on Instagram, he's TJ, not the DJ plug.
Yeah.
But the reason that is because there is another TJ the DJ.
Yep.
On 100.7 stars. So it's cool to see that now, but it's funny that you created that then, but now you are so much more than a DJ.
Mhm.
So when you see it say TJ, not the DJ, it was meant for people not to get confused with the other DJ,
Mhm.
the other TJ. But now the other TJ is not even in the thought process because it's like, oh, he's not just a DJ. To call TJ a DJ and just a DJ is disrespectful.
But people ask me, "Hey TJ, what do you do? Like you're a DJ." I'm like, I am kind of a DJ. Like I'm good at DJ.
right.
But
right.
really my thing is, I'm good at building a brand. I'm good at marketing. I'm good at creation. I'm good at finding something and turning it into something that people want to be a part of.
Right.
My background started in events. I was an event promoter, which turned into being a DJ at the same time. And actually, this is a lot of your similar background also. And it
Hey, I
kind of
was
just
a DJ
steam-
once.
Were you?
Yeah, it was a very unfortunate
What?
situation.
Okay. Now, literally only once?
I need
Only
I
once.
need photos and
Only once.
video.
No, so
What?
the wedding gift from my aunt and uncle to the wedding party was he was going to DJ their wedding. He has a simple setup, and one of the groomsmen fell out, and he had to step up, so he couldn't DJ their wedding.
Oh.
So she's like, "Hey, I'll give you $200 to come DJ this wedding." I had no
You
experience.
undercutting son of a bitch.
I had no experience. Johnstown, PA. God bless their family because they had this name that was really hard to pronounce. I think I said it different every time, and we made it happen.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So I got into weddings, 2013,
I was
14.
gonna say 14.
And
Shout out to
yeah,
14.
2014.
It's probably around
And I
2013, 14.
completely
that I did
changed
this.
my life, man. Shout out Mad Mike for really turning me on to that stuff and like changed the trajectory of my life fully.
Wow.
at
I didn't
that
have any
point.
cool DJ name.
Do you want one?
Well, see, I always thought like my last name's Sickles, and then not taking it away from little free beer Iceman, DJ Icicles, but
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
That's awesome.
I was
I don't
going to
got
go
anything
sick with
better
it,
than
but
that.
that's actually a guy
I
already.
don't got anything good.
The icicles.
Mhm,
He's cold on the ones and
cold.
twos.
Yeah.
I love
Nice.
I love
Yeah.
that. Wow, man.
While we're talking about weddings, I want to thank you for DJing the car club wedding coming up.
We're staffing it. I'm not going to be there, unfortunately.
Brandy and Brandon,
Yeah,
thank you very
Wow.
much
big
for
time.
making,
And
making
they've got,
that happen for them.
They've got one of the staff. So obviously I've grown my company. I'm not just the DJ anymore. So
right.
we sell DJs, we sell wedding venues, we sell catering, lighting, photo booths, rental items, like you name it. Our company is a full stop. We just don't do wedding dresses, flowers, and photography. Things that are kind of more subjective to the client. We let them kind of shop around for, but we can get you literally everything else. And you don't even need us. You can just go to our website, harriseventgroup.com.
Come on, man, plug.
And you
Right.
can fill it out yourself. It'll do all of it automated. You just click, and at the end, you can actually have yourself your contract ready, and you can start making payments without ever having to talk to me.
So what's the requirements for me to DJ one of these weddings? no,
I
you don't
love
want me.
it.
I'm
I
just
love
kidding.
it.
I'm just kidding.
Nice.
I love it.
We're gonna start
man.
building entry levels, like tier
Nice.
levels of DJs.
This is this is the
Pavilion
clearance
at the,
section.
lake.
DJ Icicles in the clearance section.
I love it, yo.
Half off.
There's a
Nice.
place
Man.
for everyone.
Yeah.
Right?
There's even awards in that shit. Like I won a couple like the wedding wire and the knot stuff, but
It's big
Well, that's
stuff,
cool.
man.
it's
Your mobile booth is really impressive.
thank you. I made that. I built that.
Come on, man.
But yeah.
Yeah, he's out here.
He's got
moving
this big screen TV that he DJs behind as a mobile booth.
Yeah.
And it's
So-
all hooked up.
It's all extruded aluminum that we put together, custom cabinet, fits all of my gear inside of it, speakers, lights, everything. When I pull up, I just open it up, take everything out. Actually, just updated it. I hardwired everything. So now it's got internal power, it's got internal audio cables. So we just plug everything into the box, then plug the box into the wall, and boom, you're done. You're set up.
I had a Rubbermaid table with a disposable tablecloth.
Come on.
Fancy.
Hell yeah. Making
man.
plastic silverware at this wedding.
They offer me free food. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yep.
Hey,
It's
that's
mandatory. It's in
payment
the
right there. It's
contract.
in the contract, yo.
Yeah.
Let me get a plate.
None of this vendor meal shit. I'm eating what everybody else is eating. You're eating
Right.
filet, I'm eating filet.
I love it, man. Dang.
So that's my awards.
No,
Nice.
yeah.
This guy's got one or two.
Yeah, I got something, a little something. Man. So I mean, I guess the one that a lot of people know about a lot is Emmy Award. I'm the third rapper in history to win an Emmy, first rapper out of Pittsburgh ever.
And who do you share that title with?
Childish Gambino and Common.
That's two heavy hitters.
Two heavy hitters, and they got theirs for. Common got his for a documentary, and Childish got his for ATL. So
Okay.
I'm one of the first to get it for music on TV, for my music. I also had the Guinness World Record, right, for the longest freestyle rap, which was 31 hours
I
straight.
was there.
Yeah, he was there, which is crazy.
Really?
Not all of it.
No, not all. He went home
It ain't
with
worth
sleep.
it.
But he was on that live. He was
Yep.
hopping on that
Yeah,
live. We
I
did it
DJ'd
live.
for like 4 hours of
Yeah.
that.
I have the most proclamations of any musician in Pittsburgh history.
How many do you have?
I think I have 12.
Damn, I only have 3.
Yeah, it's cool, but you sexy though.
Thank you.
That work. Yeah, I mean, you are. No, but I'm a big philanthropist. I think using my platform to help. We've now with all the charities I've worked with together with FRZY Day and in between, I've raised over $1 million for charity, which is dope. So it's just an amazing feeling. With great power comes great responsibility.
Shout
Super
out
on my
Marvel.
nerds. Yeah, I mean, shout out Marvel on my nerd shit.
Brian Cottington's about that.
Yeah, right. And of course, like we talked about the 40 under 40, 50 finest. UPMC studied my brain about me, being a genius and how my brain works, which was really cool. I got to rap in the MRI machine, which was pretty epic, which is really fun. Did the local Dancing with the Stars thing. Now face of Steve Madden, official. I guess I call it an award. It's not really an award, but I call it an award, which is becoming the Eaton Park Cookie, which was crazy.
That's an award.
And now, right,
Big time.
and which is huge in the city.
That's
and
the
not only
Pittsburgh,
that,
you made it for sure.
that was definitely, and being the first black cookie, I think, was really big too. And they put a king crown on it because the whole king of the city thing, which is unbelievable, and about to have a street named after me, Celebrity Boulevard.
And the Pirates.
Oh yeah, through the first pitch with the Pirates as well, which is crazy. My song "Golden" is the official song of the Pittsburgh Steelers and Monday Night Football, which is huge as well. Shout out to Mike Tomlin, Mace Tomlin. Mace made the beat. Shout out to my boy D-Roy as well, Grammy-winning producer for Beyonce. So we working on levels and building stuff up, and I got a lot of big stuff coming for the Tony and for I'm on the board of the Grammys, Philadelphia chapter, which is huge for me. So, you know, just working in this space and doing these things that I love doing first things. I love doing things. I love doing the impossible.
Are you allowed to talk about the stuff that you're doing in New York
I
right
can't.
now?
I want to. I can't talk about it. But it's
Top secret.
Top secret. But a lot of big stuff is coming. Some stuff will be announced next week by the time they hear this. Because when's this come out? This podcast
In a month.
In a month. So by the time it comes out, I guess I could. Well, the one thing I could talk about, because it'll be out by the time this comes out. So we'll see y'all hearing it. But I am also doing a collaboration with the Carnegie Library. And every Carnegie, so the Carnegie Library of Pittsburgh is the collaboration, but every Carnegie Library in the nation, and also the ALA Association, American Library Association as well.
That's cool.
Doing a series called Books to Bars, which is bringing up, talking about all the books that's been getting banned and really just showing love. And I'm sitting down and reading it with them. It's the first rapper to do a big collaboration, national collaboration campaign with the Carnegie
That's
Library.
Did you know the Carnegie Libraries were all across the country? 'Cause
Didn't
he
know
taught
that.
me this the other
Yeah,
day. I had
didn't-
no
yeah, I
idea.
didn't know.
I didn't know. I was like,
Carnegie was instrumental.
he
in
was, man. He was. So it's just like, you know, being in this place, using this platform, you know, and you know, have been, you know, performing in parades and having my name honored in parades. I'm trying to, you know, one of my goals is to get a star, you know, my own star. But it coming from Pittsburgh, I think born and raised here, and finding a way to utilize the brand and grow it, but also keep it connected to who I am, and you know, being on a billboard in Times Square, and like, oh, I like me for my body, and I got my shirt off for Calvin Klein, all this stuff, but it's FRZY. It's not. I'm just like doing this collaboration to do it. It's all coming from where I'm in words, and now being in a space where I can enter like a world like Derby and have respect in there because of who I am, but also knowing and making sure that they understand and you guys understand that you guys play a big part of who I'm becoming. So it's just a lot of big stuff going on, and now it's also been announced by the time they hear this too. I'll be performing with the Pittsburgh Symphony. One of the things I'm doing with the symphony, we're doing something really huge, but I'm performing with them at the Juneteenth concert at Point State Park
Nice.
on the 19th. So it's me and we're doing my song "What Do I Know" with my girl Alexandria from Philadelphia. So it's, you know, we moving a couple things.
That's awesome.
I've done a couple things, yeah. So, but you had some questions about the record.
Yeah, so that award, the 31
Hours, yeah.
30 hours, yeah. So what was the previous record?
It's 24.
24. So
Yeah.
you went 7 hours past. You weren't
Yeah.
just like 25 and I'm out.
No.
Was
You're
that
like,
Murs that did 24?
No, it was some. I mean, I apologize. I don't remember his name. It was
Oh.
some random rapper though who did his thing. But see, I think that's a lot of people don't notice that Guinness's rules for that was weird. Like, because technically I did 2 records because Guinness rules for that freestyle was like, to me it was kind of cheating because it was longest rap marathon, and the rules were like you could rap your own songs. You could read a book as long, like it didn't even have to rhyme. You could like read a book rhythmically and it would count, which I thought was cheating. When I heard the rule, when they gave me the rule, like, oh, you just want to perform your own songs. Like some rappers got that record, like even the ones that are competing for my record now, like are just reading the dictionary. Like to me, that's cheating. I don't,
Right.
as an artist, as a rapper, once again, we talk about honor, right? Vehicular samurais. Like to me, there's honor in that. And to freestyle the whole time, like I could have cheated. I could have just performed my set over and over again. But it was important to like show that I was actually doing this and to keep it authentic the whole way through. And yeah, so that's
I mean, that's why they put you in the MRI.
exactly right.
That's superhuman stuff.
For
I
real.
feel a lot of people don't realize that, like, before there was FRZY, there was another name. Like, you were the freestyle guy. Like, that's your whole
yeah,
thing.
Yeah, you were around. I forgot TJ was around for that era. My name used to be Freestyle
Yeah.
before I signed my first deal with Sony, and I signed a demo deal with Sony. And they were like, FRZY was like my AKA. I used to say it because I used to love Swiss Beats. He goes Swizzy, so I go like FRZY, which is like an abbreviation of freestyle. So everybody calls me Free. Like people who knew me from then still call me Free to this day. It's like a nickname I have. But I used to be, I was Freestyle, I was the freestyle champion here at Shadow Lounge down the street, and just like making a name for myself in New York City as a battle rapper before, when you had to rap on beats, like before it was like you had months. Shout out to battle rappers, but now they have like months to prepare, and
Yeah,
you know, it's all acapella.
Everything's very written now.
Everything's very written. So it used to be they put on the beat and you rap. But when I signed, the word freestyle was too common. So it was like, no matter how famous I got, if you Google freestyle, you would get swimming winter games.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Different things. Freestyle shooting. There was all this. So the label was like, you're going to be, even if you get super famous, you're going to be competing against all these freestyle different words.
That's huge marketing advice for everybody that's listening to this podcast.
Yeah.
Google your name before you choose
Before you choose it. So once I was like, okay, well, I'm going to do FRZY. I'm going to spell it different, FRZY. I'm not going to put the I in there. It didn't exist anywhere. It's cool because now I know that I'm that guy because people try to copy my name or like, you know, iTunes and stuff doesn't have a rule. You can like just say your name is this person. Now, obviously I'm verified and people know it's me, but like even someone like Biggie Smalls, if you go on iTunes and you type in Biggie Smalls and you scroll down far enough, you'll find rappers that have called themselves Biggie Smalls just to get their song to get plays. Same with Jay-Z, same with everybody. So yeah, so FRZY became the new name and the brand, and I have a iconic logo now, and you know, it's really cool. And now when you Google, you know, FRZY, I'm a part of history. Wow.
It's also fun when you go, when I say FR, you say ZY. FR, ZY.
It's good, man. The shorter the name, the better, the easier, you know. But they remember it that way, and it's cool to be like, we do the Derby, and I think it was a good, how many people you say was there? It was a good like
few hundred.
Yeah. I say over maybe like 600-700. It was.
I mean, it was pushing 1,000.
It was pushing 1,000. Yeah. I feel like we was definitely in over 1,000, especially throughout the whole thing. Even when you look at pictures, but. I think that like do that show and then TJ know like we doing shows in stadiums with 80,000 people rapping the words of these songs.
I almost wish you were there Saturday night. It was packed.
I heard Saturday was crazy.
It was
but
hot.
this is what's cool is that now we're building this reputation. Right now there's clips, there's people talking about us being at the thing. So when we come to do the next show,
July
next Derby,
1st.
July 1st, shout out July 1st.
That's the one you're driving in.
That's the one I'm driving in. And I'm gonna have like a dope racing outfit on. I'm gonna have it zipped open so you see a little chest. Yeah, I mean I got tattoos. I'm gonna get Jason did an epic exclusive FRZY logo, which we'll have on t-shirts and stuff. And I'm probably gonna get that tattooed on me.
Oh yeah,
which is really cool because I want to get some of those one
at the Derby. Get the tattoo
right
before you hop in the car.
That would be. Oh my gosh, no! I'll be sore. And soreness. I'll be raw out there. But I mean that's the type of stuff that you know I'm trying to do it. Like, see, I know Jason's gonna. I think paint me on a car or something like that. Like I want myself as a painting made by Jason that has like a Picasso feel to it, a weird look that's like face edge. I want him to.
Thank you. That's about all I can do.
So. Make it easy.
Yeah, but no. So it's my awards, and now I'm about to put Reaper on mine too. I'm about to add that to my award list.
Nice. Yeah. So that July 1st is the Iron City Nationals, New Alexandria, PA, where Steven referenced his very first championship win.
Oh, nice. So we're taking it all the way back to where you won the championship. Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, New Alexandria. It's pretty historical in Demolition Derby for our area. Yeah.
No pressure.
No pressure.
I might have to do the thing that they do like in the slam dunk contest where they wear jerseys. Like I might have to take mine off and have like a Steven revved up jersey on, like underneath my thing, like stand back where they're like, I'm like, I know him in real life. I kiss the ring real quick before I get in the car, have him have it on. You may go. I'll be like, thank you, Saya. You know what I mean?
He'll probably be out there
I
with
might be
you.
in the ring with you.
You'll probably be back.
You better not be in the ring
against him.
His car going. I can't even blow out his goddamn tires because a lot of derbies are.
He's probably going to build your car, so don't hit his car.
I'm not going to. Like we're going to go full speed, and then the car's going to stop.
That's how he keeps winning.
And then he's going to wink at me. I'll be like,
when that eye contact's made.
My advice to you is just stay on his door handle. You keep your door handle on his door handle.
Yeah.
And you know he'll be top 5. So just go where he goes.
That's what I'm saying. I'm following.
Just go. If you want to be top 5, just like that's how you want to cheat and read the dictionary.
Jason's trying to jam me up. I see.
He looking at him like, yo, real quick.
Now it's 2 of you. Then if they're going to destroy you, they're going to have to get through 2 of you.
Now, I don't get a trophy unless I come in 3rd or higher, right?
Correct.
Yeah, I'm going to need that.
Or like a Mad Dog, which is where you just destroy the equipment as fast as possible.
Yeah, I don't want that. Because I want to be
or Reaper or whatever the promoter has.
I need the end of our. I need like one of the climaxes of the doc we're shooting. Like, you know what I mean?
That'd be cool.
It's the whole TikTok reel that we put out. Yeah, it worked out perfectly with your
task.
song. Where it's like coming for the crown.
When you put that thing on there, I was like, oh my god, I forgot all about that song. I was like, yo, I need to like. I was gonna throw that song in with the symphony because that song has like the horns. And shout out to my boy Voice in Canada. He's an amazing artist in Canada. So it's hit it for the crown. That's what we're doing.
We're gonna have you run September 3rd at Great Stoneboro Fair as well.
They not ready.
That's Frankie Guy's show that you interviewed him.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get at least 2 chances, and then if you want to go to Minnesota with me to Mike Tick's,
I will.
Then Minneapolis is
That's a
really
party.
fun. That one is a real party.
I'm trying to go crazy, man. Well, here's the weird thing, because, I'm all about my royalty stuff. So I know the cars get banged up, but like in my mind, I got there's some gold spray paint that has like sparkles in it.
Oh yeah.
So I want to have the whole car to be gold. I want the tracksuit I'm getting is like a cool.
So it has to have gold in it?
It do. The plug. The
Nice.
racing suit I'm getting, I want to try to get it painted all gold,
Mm-hmm.
right? But then I want Jason to spray paint different random words on it. Like,
That sounds
I
cool.
thought this was going in a direction of you really wanted to go to like Prince's house when you go to Minneapolis.
oh, that's happened too. I know a person and know a person, and you know what I mean. So I got some Minneapolis. I did a series called The Barbarian, and TJ's a part of that. He was the first episode actually. And I worked with DJs all around the United States and went to their states, and we did like freestyles and like iconic places in the city, which I haven't even released all those episodes. But in Minneapolis was the last one, so I got some really good friends in Minneapolis that I'm gonna have come out for that.
The shop we'll be working at has Prince's work truck.
What?
Yeah, part of his collection.
That's
pretty cool.
Man.
I didn't know that.
That's crazy.
I've been there.
What?
Yeah.
That's gonna be wild, man. Yeah. So I'm by my Minnesota race, I'll be like 3 in. I'll be 2 in at that point. I'm gonna be talking my shit.
Well, yeah, Minnesota really treats us well, so we
Yeah.
try to bring Most Wanted there as often as possible.
Yeah.
How many derby races are there a year?
So it's like
Is it
10 a weekend.
Do we call it a race? Is it a meet, a match,
Competition.
Yeah.
Event.
Yeah. It's crazy to think.
Teach your own.
I mean, we're talking about transformations of names and things like that. Like when you really think about it, cars were only meant to get you from point A to point B, right? Now we crash them on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Like, insurance companies hate us.
Can we talk a little bit about all the crazy different types of derby stuff? Because I've been doing my research ever since starting this project. And there is like some wild stuff that they do out here. They're chaining cars together. They're having two drivers. They're dirt jumps.
Yeah.
Like,
that only happened once, and it probably won't happen again.
what are some of the other crazy ones? Because I had my idea, and I told you about this past weekend. I don't think I said it to you.
I mean, they got RVs and buses.
Okay, we
There's
do the buses at Butler.
combines.
Okay.
Yeah, there's
even the brave souls that get on lawnmowers.
There's not somebody on lawnmowers.
Yeah, they derby lawnmowers.
Can't you
Yeah.
lose an
That's how
arm?
I was going to say, that's how you lose a leg real quick.
I
Yeah,
like
they're
my
caged in.
appendages, so
Yeah.
like, I don't really.
Right.
One of my favorites is the little kid, like
Power
Power Wheel Derby.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think that's amazing.
I want that on a T-shirt.
There's ones me and my girl ran last year where the girl drives and the guy just rides and he can't do anything.
I'm already scared. When my
Really,
girlfriend
like, sort
drives.
of exemplifies
Shout out
the
Maya.
ideal of relationships.
Yeah.
Right. In Minnesota, they do the wife swap, whereas
That
once
one's
they
cool.
pull up, the girls stay with the cars that their husbands built them, or if they built them themselves, then the husbands they swap them out of those cars and they ride with someone else's wife in the
So it's like a
car that
swingers.
some other dude
It's like,
built.
Oh,
like
man.
swinger drivers.
So there's a whole bunch of everything happening on a personal level out there on that track.
Yeah, don't get in a car with somebody hot. It's gonna be a problem.
Oh, man.
Jason was painting pineapples on cars and
I mean,
shit.
he might as well upside down and stuff, like in the mirror reflection. That's called the swinger class. Yeah.
I would love to see a dual person drive where the other person in the passenger seat has a paintball gun, and we call it the drive-by series.
Which would be amazing.
Would be hilarious.
Yeah.
Jason
Well,
says we can't do it because you'll shoot the crowd.
I've always thought,
Good
like,
boy,
You'd
That
end up
is true. I
missing
didn't
and
think
blasting
about
someone in the
that.
crowd.
but I always had this idea that I was gonna like carry little smoke bombs in the car
Dude,
with me.
absolutely.
Chuck them at
You
drivers.
should be
Oh
able to
my
do
God.
prankster
We
shit.
should call it
And
the
I was
Batman.
like, what if someone had a fuel leak?
Oh my goodness!
It'd
Now,
be epic.
The fuel leak was crazy when they lit the ground on fire at Dead Man's show. Like, I wasn't expecting that, but
That was
shit
your
looked
TikTok.
Cool,
That was
man.
pretty cool.
Can we do? I got an idea I want to run through. I'm saying it for the first time live on the air. You know what I mean? So if they reject me, you guys can hold me in the process. I would love everybody to wear a GoPro, like the Wi-Fi GoPros, and then we have people bet on who they think they're going to win. We call it like the video game series, POV, point of view. So then you can bet on the driver and watch from the driver's point of view online. So you can watch the stream live and you can switch through drivers and watch them go and give coins, like, we call it like the Mario Kart class.
I like the stars on Facebook now.
Yeah, like the stars on Facebook. So you can like be like, okay, like Steven's running. I'm gonna put money on him that he's gonna win, and I can watch his point of view.
I can already see the wheels turning on both sides of me right now.
Well, I'm thinking, what are the regulations behind betting? Like,
Oh, that's true.
there's probably a lot more to it than
That's right too. But even if not, we can still just do a POV Mario Kart class, and people can.
No, this he's getting me a meeting with Bet Rivers for this effort.
I'm gonna try my damn. I think we should go for Barstool Sports, honestly.
Cool.
If you ever check out any little freebies content, he's literally like duct taped his phone in there and went TikTok live as he's derbying.
Oh, what?
They ban it. But
Oh, do they?
Yeah,
Really?
they don't like the whole TikTok live and driving thing. They think it's dangerous.
Yeah. But see, that's why the GoPro go. We can get GoPro to sponsor because they have those new indestructible ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We be like, well, we gonna put it to the
Hopefully,
test.
somebody from GoPro is listening to this right now and wants to send us 40 cameras.
I might know a dude. I might know a guy.
Doesn't QED have 40 of them?
Yeah, not at all, brother.
How about the Film Institute or somebody?
Oh,
Do they still
yeah.
exist?
I'm asking you.
So Pittsburgh Film Institute, they shut down and sold off all their stuff like a year ago. He said, yeah.
Brian's like,
And
yeah.
then QED actually has a very small selection of stuff. So we're actually trying to take this project that we're doing, this documentary project. I pitched it to QED. Basically, they were like, we love the idea. We need to see a product, though. So
Yeah.
now we're making a product.
Yeah.
Because FRZY's already done the Emmy with QED.
Mhm.
I do some DJing with them. I just finished doing 13 episodes of a show for Roku
Yeah,
with a
which is
producer
dope.
from QED that we collabed on. And so there's all kinds of weird media stuff that's kind of overlapping and connecting right now with all of our different worlds kind of put together.
Yeah.
And that was a big part of why I also wanted to work on this project with you guys is finding people in the industry that have reached the level of professionalism that I try to hold myself to is kind of hard to do. You know, there's not a lot of people that really want to put in the effort and the time for something just to be creative. You know, they started off, they want to do it, they're excited, and then it fizzles in like a week or two because they're not getting exactly what they want right away, or they can't see the big picture. So, you know, it's going to be something that we really want to push and get out there later. And why I bring this all up is I went to QED to try for equipment at first, and they only have like 4 cameras that they have to use for shooting all of their content as well.
Wow, man.
And they were like, you can use stuff when we're not using it, but it's very hard to get to the point of when
Well,
they're
we're
not using it.
Mhm.
Right.
So if, Sunday at 3 a.m., if somebody wants to have a derby, I'm
Right.
there with better equipment.
Right. Shout out to our boy TJ too, who was there shooting.
Yeah, big
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, I mean,
He's
big
gonna
time.
be he'll be around a lot more, doing some more of the background shooting and stuff. That way, I can also be on camera,
Yeah, he's-
not just behind
right,
camera
he's
the entire
awesome.
time.
You were definitely professional out there. Everyone enjoyed signing your phone as the
The releases.
release.
Yeah.
It's just it, man. It's like I've done enough of this stuff over the years that I know that if you start off now and you treat it professionally, you'll have a much better chance of success later on.
Yep.
And that's what I want this project to be. You know, I don't want to waste my time, and I definitely don't want to waste either one of your times.
Yeah.
So at the end, I want to be able to provide the most professional version of myself as I can for this.
All right. Speaking of end and professional, I'm going to talk to my man Brian on the decks. Brian with the Cinema Psychos 266 shows.
266.
He's awesome. You want to check him out. He runs Lipson, the podcast company that helps us do this. He doesn't run them. He likes it when I brag about his efforts.
Come on, man. I'm out
And
there.
of course, we had Steven Sickles in his Revved Up Garage Cast. He's doing great. Whoever gets to the first 100,000 subscribers has to pay for the Christmas party. All right, so it's between Steven and I here. We're
It's got to be Jason. I've been a little bit slow trying to win derbies.
well, I'm here. I try to bring the pro in the game, and I'm happy you guys. We timed it very well. And so again, I need you to like, share, subscribe. I forgot to tell you that at the beginning because Brian's going to critique me for that. But I appreciate you guys so much for listening to Cash on the Hood on every streaming platform. Stick around for part 3.
Yes, sir.